Hey everyone, it's Amy here and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a quick little Ulta haul. I'm not really sure what even counts as a haul. Like, how many items do you have to have a haul? Because I only have like 4 or 5 items, but I figured some of this stuff I want to do reviews on, so I figured I would go ahead and haul it for you guys. So this is going to be a fast little Ulta haul. A couple of these items are new that I was super excited about. One item I was really wanting to find in stores, and then I needed another concealer. So the first thing I've been seeing on YouTube, and I saw Casey Holmes use these and she loves them, and so I was like, I want to try these because I'm always on the hunt for a new beauty blender. And so this is the Makeup Blending Sponge Duo, and they're these white beauty blenders, and you get 2 of them, and I believe they were $10. So I was super excited to try this. I almost got the black beauty blender at Sephora, but then I was like, no, she talks about these and loves them, so I wanted to go ahead and give them a try. So I was super excited when I went into Ulta and saw these like near the checkout. So I'm excited to try these out. Like I said, there was a concealer that I wanted. You guys know I love the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, but I wanted a little darker shade because, as you guys know, I'm so much more tan right now because of summer. Even though summer's winding down right now, I'm still going to have a much darker complexion than I normally would for a little bit more time. And so I'm running out of like concealers to do and shop my stash because it's like the same ones over and over because I don't have tons and tons of shades. So I went ahead and picked up another concealer in a slightly darker shade to match me right now. That way I have a few more options, and it was between this and the Tarte Shape Tape, but they were out of the light shade and Shape Tape. So I went ahead and picked up the light shade and the Too Faced Born This Way. I do have the fair shade for when I'm really fair, but this one looked good. The light medium shade looked a little too dark, so I went ahead and got light. And I think this is 1 or 2 shades darker than the one I originally have. So I love this and just picked up a different shade for now. And then another item I picked up, a lot of you guys had told me to try this because it's supposedly a dupe for the Benefit Gimme Brow, because you guys know I'm a lazy girl when it comes to doing my eyebrows, but I love me some Benefit Gimme Brow. And so this has been all over Pinterest and YouTube, and you guys have been telling me to try it. So this is the Essence Make Me Brow, which is kind of supposed to be an exact dupe for the Benefit one. So definitely going to be trying this out and then doing a dupe or dud on this and the Benefit Gimme Brow in the future. And then these last 2 items are 2 brand new items from Becca Cosmetics that I'm super excited to try out. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go ahead and pick up the concealer, but I was in stores and swatching it, and it seemed a lot nicer than I was expecting. So I decided to go ahead and pick them up. The first one is the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. You guys know that I was kind of like, about the foundation. Like, I liked it, but at the time that I did the review, like right when it came out, like 6 or 7 months ago, they didn't have that porcelain shade, and so I hadn't liked it because of the shade range, and these match up identically to the foundation. So I went ahead and picked up the shade Fair instead of Porcelain because right now this currently will match me, and it does oxidize a little bit darker. So I went with Fair instead of Light because Light got too dark. So I went ahead with the shade Fair. And this is supposed to have light coverage, but when I was swatching it in stores, it seemed a little bit better. It was like more like light to medium, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up to try it out. I definitely will be doing a review for you guys. Look how adorable this packaging is. So cute. So I was super excited about that. And right underneath it at Ulta, they had a new powder. This is the Multitasking Perfecting Powder. And so I was super intrigued by this. The only thing that I don't like about powders is I tend to really love translucent powders just because then you don't have to worry about what skin color I am at the moment and matching me and stuff like that. Unfortunately, they only had like the same, around the same shade range as like the foundations and the concealers. So I decided, because this is a multitasking powder, you can use it as a setting powder, as a contour, as an eyeshadow. You pretty much can use it for whatever you want. So I decided to go ahead and pick up a shade to use as a sculpting powder. And so I picked up the shade Beige. I was between Beige and Tan. I was like, I don't know which one I want to pick, but Tan seemed a little bit too warm for my taste. And I figured Beige I probably maybe could get away with using as a setting powder. I don't know. So I went ahead and picked up Beige. I figured I'm going to try this out as a contour shade. I did play with it once, and then like in the store swatching it and stuff, and it looked like it would be a really nice contour shade for me. So I decided to go ahead and pick that up to try it out for contouring, but it felt really nice when I was swatching it. So I was really curious about this, if it's going to be super good, because it's really expensive. It's the same size, I believe, as their blushes, and probably around the same price. This is like $30 something, which is really expensive for like a contour shade, but I figured let me go ahead and try it out since I'm trying out the concealer as well. So those were all the items I picked up in my recent visit to Ulta. I told you guys it'd be a really super quick little haul. Definitely will be doing some reviews and dupes or duds and giving you guys an update on these products in the next couple of weeks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick Ulta haul. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned to all my upcoming videos, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!